So it's always been difficult, and I think that it's because of society and how they put people or women against each other all the time, and they always show you what the perfect woman is like. So you're always either competing or you envy another woman or you judge them, and it's not cool.
I truly could not appreciate the gift of receiving a message from your family member while they're still here. When I get the message, sometimes we'll like get teary and like choked up over it because I'm so glad, firstly, that I get to get this message, and I'm so glad, and I'm so glad that I'm actually present for it now.
So okay.
I don't want to cry now. I'll cry later. Hi. Welcome to the Divinely Guided Book Club. I'm Yas.
This is Kaylee. Hi.
And we are going to be closing out the launch season, and we're also closing out the year. At the time that we're recording, we're in the final days of December and 2025. How are you feeling about the year coming to an end?
Quite excited.
Yeah.
New journeys are opening up, new doors are coming through. I don't know. I think I'm nervous but excited at the same time.
Yeah. I'm also quite eager for this year to be over.
I would. It's been a long year.
Yeah.
Very long year. I think for the both of us.
Yeah. And in numerology, 2025 has been a 9-year. The 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9, and 9 represents endings. So it's like collectively been a year of endings, and that could apply to just about any area of your life, multiple areas of your life. If you struck the jackpot, you get everything coming to an end. Hopefully not life. Okay, now it got awkward. Let's go back a bit. I haven't thoroughly enjoyed this year because of all of the endings, and
Agreed.
I think most of the endings happened in the year before, but then 2025 was like, oh, now you sit with everything coming to an end. And so I still am very grateful that we got to make it to the end of the year, and like the book club came in at the very end.
Yeah.
So that made the end of this year so much more exciting, and like, yay, now I can like look forward to something. Before I was like, can this year just end? Can this 9-year just end? But now like we have fun things that we get to do, and I actually started making these like mood boards, vision boards, but it's not a vision board of this is what I want to achieve, but rather these are the events that are coming up next year.
Those are like a little manifestation board or something.
But it's like, it's already happening.
Oh.
Yeah, so like for example, I have plans to see family, and I have projects that I'm going to be working on, and we have the book for next year's season that is on my, I don't know what to call it, my happiness board. I'm going to call it a present moment happiness board, because it's stuff that I will get to experience as it's happening. But it's just something to look forward to.
So like a scrapbook.
Kind of.
So you keep track of everything that's coming. And then you make it like into a little board.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, because like this year I mentioned has just not been fun, and every time I try to plan something that was not within my control, it just never happened, and that's been super annoying. So now I'm like, I'm only going to put my focus on the things that I know that are most likely going to happen. Obviously you can't say for certain, because like an asteroid could come at any time.
Yeah, and then we go poof.
I keep going to the dark topics.
It's okay.
But like more or less, it's gonna happen. Yeah. So I am definitely looking forward to 2026. Like you mentioned, new beginnings, new doors.
Yes, ma'am.
In numerology, 2026 is a 1 year, meaning the very beginning. Brand new starts, new opportunities, new pathways. So things are looking up for next year.
That's good.
And I cannot wait.
Very excited.
Yes.
I also heard that it's a horse year next year.
Horse!
A horse year.
Okay.
A horse year. So things are going to be moving fast next year.
Interesting.
And yeah, I'm quite excited.
Okay.
I'm living for the fast movement because I think I do very well under pressure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I definitely need that fire. It's been like a very slow. It's been very slow, but slow has its place in the world and in life. But damn,
it's
let's move on.
moving like a sloth, man.
Let's move on now.
Getting to a point.
Oh, okay. So we're excited for the new year, the new reading season that's starting in Jan, but we're still in December. We're still wrapping up our launch season, which was no official theme, but bring whatever book you have. So I have been reading The Joy Diet by Martha Beck and Kaylee.
I've been reading The Light Work by Jessica
Zwag. I think
Zweig.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Yeah. That's
Apologies for butchering your surname.
Well, it's okay.
So today we're going to be chatting a bit about our journeys with the book, what the experience was like for us, and what we've taken away from it. So Kaylee, we can start with you.
Okay. I don't know where to start with this book, honestly. I think last time I stopped, I was done with the first quarter. And that was about remembering yourself and your inner light. And now we're in the second quarter where it's all about the outer light. And honestly, if I'm being very honest, the outside world has a lot of effect on me internally. So not like the weather, like your family or
I think that's every person
you
ever.
know, your family, your finances, the things that happen outside of you, your relationships, your friendships, and it started off with the family chapter. Did not like the family chapter. Skipped the family chapter, moved on to the romance chapter, which was very nice. I like that one because it kind of it spoke about how your partner is in charge of you emotionally, or not in charge of you, but they don't have to look after you completely emotionally. Like that's your responsibility.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And
I remember like light bulbs going on for me when I read the chapter on relationships because I was like, oh my gosh, I've been making it my husband's responsibility to make me happy for so long, and now it's like a punch in the face. That's your job.
Yes, ma'am.
You make yourself happy.
It's your business, sort it out. If he wants to, he'll try, but if he doesn't, it's not his business. But yeah, it was a lovely chapter to read because I'm still young, so I haven't really had a fully committed relationship with anyone. And to just understand that it's no one else's responsibility to look after me, it's mine. And to have a partner is to have two individual people, and you guys don't ever really become. You're still two.
Yeah.
So it's so nice to think about that I can still be myself and have someone who cares about me as this one person. So I really like that.
Yeah.
That chapter. And then the next chapter was about friendships, like female friendships.
Oh my gosh. That chapter.
That one.
That was a gut-wrenching chapter. I mean, it's good.
It's an amazing chapter, but
yeah,
I think I've always struggled with female friendships.
Every woman ever.
So it's always been difficult, and I think that it's because of society and how they put people or women against each other all the time. And they always show you what the perfect woman is like. So you're always either competing or you envy another woman or you judge them. And it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like at a young age, I've never really liked it. I've never liked judging other people or being hateful towards other people because it's like I'm hating a part of myself also. And even in the book, it says that women, like, their relationships reflect themselves or something like that.
Yes. So the way that they treat you is a reflection of how they treat themselves, and the way that they open up to you is an indication of how open they have been to themselves. And like, I remember when I read this book a year ago. It gave me so much insight of, damn, like this is why so many of my female friendships failed, because none of us had ever opened up like within ourselves and done that work.
So, I don't know, I think it's a really enlightening thing to witness and to read about. To know that the better you get to know yourself, the better you learn, or the more you learn about who your soul is and where it came from, and I don't know, just who you are as a person and what makes you you, the better relationships you have. And it's like, oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's mind blowing.
It's like, really? The answers were right here all along.
There was actually a quote from that chapter that it was so, oh my gosh. I remember sharing a quote with my sister-in-laws. So that's my husband's sisters, and they live all like not here. They're all in Europe, so it's really sad. But they are the first set of women that I came into contact with where we celebrated each other. And it was so life-changing for me that, like, and I didn't know what was happening at the time. So when I read the book, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you woman, you were the ones that came to heal me. And like ever since then, I've been so blessed to only have wonderful women coming to my life. You are one of them. So I just want to get that quote because I remember sharing a photo with them. Here it is. So female friendships.
The greatest medicine of them all. Women who love themselves love other women.
And the person who quoted that is Mariam Hasna. Women who love themselves love other women. Yeah. It's very simple, but damn. It's intense because it's so true. Yeah.
It is. And looking back at like your parents, your mothers, your, what's the word? Like your maternal figures in the family. It's like, oh, so I'm not the problem here. You still need to learn yourself. And I can't help you do that unless you want that. So, yeah.
That is the hardest part. Like where you start learning, oh, life can be better if we're willing to do that work. But then the people in our lives are not necessarily on that journey with us. And then it's like extra work for us because now we need to learn to hold space for the chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta love being human.
It's amazing. It's fantastic. Yeah. It's an experience.
Oh, I feel like the Buddha is laughing at us over here. Like, that's the work, my children.
Yeah. You were here for a reason. Yeah. If I were to go back to the family chapter, all I would say is that hello. Yes, we're speaking about family.
Okay, Todd wants just another appearance, but we don't want him to jump onto the table and mess things up, so I'm going to carry him. Hi, guys. So, if you watched our last reading reflections, which was about a month ago, you would have heard a cat giving the performance of a lifetime, choking
Yes.
twice on the video. So this is that guy.
Yeah.
And I guess he's camera ready this time. He wasn't camera ready the last
I
time.
was very shy the last time.
Yeah.
But he still wanted to make his presence known.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a baby. Bye.
Okay. We need to get back to work. Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Okay. Okay, you were talking about the family chapter.
The one thing that I would say on it is, I think when it comes to family, and although family is difficult, being open-minded about it and learning and understanding that it's still their first time also. Yes, they've been here longer than you, but it's still their first time. And sometimes the lessons don't click as easily for some people as it does for others. Which is very annoying, I won't lie.
And it's a lot harder as you get older because the conditioning is so deep that it's not so easy for that switch to go on and you realize, oh,
Yeah.
I've been a disaster
I've
for
been
so long.
goofing around. Yeah. And although people say do it for the plot is not it's not a short story. So yes, you can do things for the plot, but you have a very big, long story to get out of and to get through. So take your time. Yeah, that's my book. Almost done. Thank the Lord.
It is a long book.
It is.
Yeah.
Very long.
I took almost 8 months to read that book. So, I mean, it's not that it's that big, but it's extremely rich information and you can't just gobble it up.
Yeah.
So,
you must take your time.
Yeah.
And get through it bit by bit. And if you need to reread it, reread it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Information is there. Use it. Yeah. So it was a lovely book. And I'm happy I'm getting through it.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for listening.
Do you feel like you want to do things differently now, given what you've learned?
I think so. I think when it comes to my relationships in general, whether that be platonic, romantic, any kind of relationship, I would have to have a lot more patience and empathy for people and just understand that they are not like me. They don't have the same mind as me, or soul as me, or journey as me. So I need to be a bit more patient. Yeah.
That is the light work.
It's the light work. It's fun work. I'm enjoying it.
I'm really happy that, and I've told you this so many times, I'm so happy that you get to have access to this information and to embody the information at such a young age. Because you get to avoid so many unnecessary dramas and conflict. And it's not to say that you can prevent them completely, because that's the human life. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! But now that you know ahead of time, like for example, being in a relationship, that's Todd. Being in a relationship, knowing ahead of time, I'm not meant to give all my power away to the other person to make me happy. My goodness. Okay, Todd is being dramatic. I think he always has to do something. He's gonna jump there most likely, so maybe leave that on the floor if you can. I feel like Todd just wants to do something dramatic in every recording, because he doesn't do this in my other recordings. It's only when we're doing our book club talk. He's like, I'm a part of the book club too. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, it's so powerful that you get to learn this now, and you come in with this experience and mastery, at the beginning. And it's a completely different, it's a totally different ball game to go through it, given the knowledge that you have, because you still have to learn the lesson. But the fact is, you have that knowledge up front. Like, that's going to help you so much. And maybe, like, you don't have to spend so much money on boxes of tissues. Maybe just a few boxes.
Maybe.
But, like, not a stock room full.
I mean, if you cry, it's a good cry. It is made to come out. We love a good cry.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Your turn.
Oh, it's so wonderful, like, to see your journey with the book. And I read the book a year ago. And, like, to relive the book, but through you, it's quite nice.
That's good.
I'm also learning. So, like you said, the information's always there. You can always revisit it. And it's so nice that I get to revisit it through someone else's eyes and mind and soul. So thank you. It has been a treat, an absolute treat. Okay, so I am going to share my journey with the Joy Diet. And my goodness, so much to say. But I will try my best to keep it brief. I want to go back to what I mentioned in the last video, which was do nothing. Oh my goodness, that has been life-changing. It has been mind-blowing to practice, like, intentionally and consciously. I can do nothing. And it's okay. There's no person beating me with a stick to do something. I think that was me before. But really, there's nobody, like...
no one telling you
do
what to
something!
do. Be busy.
Be productive! Nobody was doing that.
Yeah.
And now I can, like, just be still and enjoy doing nothing. Before, I couldn't enjoy it. But it's taken time. So, like, since reading this book, I've been consciously practicing it every single day. I do it the moment I wake up. So in the first, like, 10 to 15 minutes, as soon as I wake up, I immediately go into, I'm doing nothing. I get to just lie on this bed and do nothing. And then I will end up hearing birds outside. I feel the sun streaming through the windows. I will hear this guy meowing, or he'll jump up onto the bed and he'll, like, be cleaning himself. So I'll be hearing the and okay, this is not so pleasant, but I heard neighbors fighting this morning. And there was swearing involved. And, like, normally I would get so upset. Like, why are you disturbing my peace? Like, how dare you have a fight in your own home, in your own time? This is on my time. Don't disrupt my quiet time. But now I'm like, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to judge them. It's fine.
My business.
Yeah.
Oh, my monkey's not my sock.
So I've really been enjoying doing nothing, because it's given me, like, an actual permission slip to just enjoy existing. I don't know if you felt this way, but so much of my life, I felt like I constantly have to be doing. I constantly have to give. I constantly have to perform. I need to wow people with...
We need to entertain people.
Entertain.
Keep them attentive.
I need to show tangible results.
For what?
For what?
For who?
For who?
If it's not for me, then for who?
And, like, I don't know why I spent so many... Okay, I'm sure I know why. It's like childhood programming.
Yeah.
But it's so amazing to get to the stage where you're like, I don't have to do that anymore. I can just exist, and I can enjoy existing. And if I don't feel like doing anything productive, I don't have to. Like, I actually started watching. Okay, this is not doing nothing. I'm now watching stuff. But I've been watching old movies and old TV shows, mostly Disney shows,
Yeah.
because I loved that growing up. That was like my thing. I watched easily 5 hours of TV a day when I was in school. And like, it was a balanced life. Can you believe it? I had a balanced life. Okay, maybe I didn't have that much of a social life, but the TV was my social. And I loved it so much. And then as you get older, the world makes you feel guilty for taking time out to watch something, to like sit and do nothing and enjoy. I mean, why can't we enjoy it? The people who create the shows, that's their job. They're creating art for us to enjoy. Why are we now telling ourselves it's wrong? No,
You know,
I'm gonna watch the stuff.
have fun.
Yes.
Deserve it.
So I've been having guilt-free watching lately, and it's been amazing.
That's good.
And I'm doing it like in healthy amounts. I'm not binging for like 10 hours, even though I could if I wanted to. But I'm not, because now that I'm so aware that I can just enjoy and relax and watch after like maybe one episode or half a movie. I don't even watch a full movie these days. I break it up into part 1, part 2.
Sections.
Like it fools me because I'm actually taking it in. I'm not watching it and paying attention to, oh damn, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. I'm actually just fully into what I'm watching. So that's been amazing. It's not the most profound thing ever. Oh, I learned how to do nothing.
Yeah.
But I feel like so much of my stress
It's
is
just
gone.
melted away.
Yeah.
Because you're allowing yourself to actually relax.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah.
And do nothing.
So that's been so great. And I feel like if any person, any of you listening in feel like so overwhelmed and so traumatized by your own mind and your own thoughts of, oh, I constantly have to be doing, creating, performing, just read that one chapter. You don't even have to read the whole book. Just the first chapter on doing nothing and then actually integrating that into your life. I'm amazed. Even though I've been doing it, I'm still like, oh my gosh. It's so amazing. So yeah, that has been one of the most enjoyable parts of this book. Another thing about this book is that the author is quite comical in the way that she writes. I won't go through the actual words right now because it's basically the entire book. So if you were to go to a stand-up comedy, it's like pretty much reading a stand-up comedy. So she did a brilliant job of bringing joy to you while reading. Yeah.
It's so cool.
So I love that. Like, excellent. So excellent what this author did. And another thing that was really fun for me was a chapter called Treats.
Treats.
Yeah. But it's not the kind of treat that you're thinking. Not cake.
Not chocolates.
Although cake brings joy.
Yes,
it does bring
it
joy.
does.
In moderation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but what she's referring to is things that make you smile on the inside.
Oh.
And to give yourself at least, if I recall, 3 treats a day, at least. And if you can, so much more. Infinite more treats. And there was an exercise in the book where you list all the things that make your heart smile based on the 5 senses.
Okay.
So I did the activity on my phone because I wanted to do it as quickly as possible so that I'm not like thinking, oh, what brings me happiness? I should just know these are the things that bring me happiness based on sight, touch, taste, hearing, and smelling. Okay. And I absolutely challenge you to do this exercise. I challenge you to do this exercise. Set a timer for like 1 minute, or okay, maybe 2 minutes, and say, what what are all of the things that bring me joy based on my five senses? And then making sure that you give yourself those things every single day. Minimum 3.
Minimum 3.
And if you can, so much more. Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'll talk you through what I wrote down. My sight, the things that make me so happy based on what I see, is my husband waking up in the morning, because I wake up before him, so I get to see him waking up every morning. Seeing my cat the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Because although I mentioned when I wake up and I lie and do nothing,
he's already awake.
He kind of knows. It's like he senses, Mom's awake.
Go bother her.
Yeah. So he's the very first thing that I see, and then I get to snuggle and kisses and books and oracle decks. So much joy through my eyes, being able to see the books and the artwork, like whether it's the cover of a book. I am terrible with judging the cover, but it's okay because that's just who I am. If it's a beautiful cover, I am going to like take it in. And oracle cards, oh my goodness.
So pretty.
Basically every oracle card ever is stunning. So that is like it's a feast for my eyes. And it's such an enriching experience now. Now that I'm aware, oh my gosh, I love looking at these things. That when I do it, it's like,
Feeding myself.
oh, I love this.
But I think you have very good taste in choosing oracle decks, because I like all of yours.
Thank you. It's very intuitive. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one, my sight, is seeing a good morning message from my mom every single day. She's been doing this, I don't know how many years, I think easily 10 years, if not more. You know the really cheesy, the cheesy
like
good morning.
Photos, the
photos. The cheesy photos of like a butterfly that's sparkling.
You know? And
or
the
like
bears, the teddy bears.
The teddy bears or the cats. And like there's sunshine and clouds, and it's like, it's so over the top, like it could never be a realistic photo, and then it's got some sort of good morning message on it. She sends that to me every single day. And back in the day, so like in my full-time working life, I was not able to appreciate those little things, because I would wake up and I'd be like a million things racing in my mind. I need to do this. I don't have time for cutesy messages. And Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I was stressed back then. I truly could not appreciate the gift of receiving a message from your family member while they're still here. And now that I've been so intentional with this is how I am starting my day, I'm starting it slow, because this is what I choose for myself. I want to be so immersed in what my life experience is. When I get the message, I sometimes will like get teary and like choked up over it, because I'm like, I'm so glad that I get to get this message, and I'm so glad. And I'm so glad that I'm actually present for it now. Yeah.
So cry.
I don't want to cry now. I'll cry
Okay.
later. Cry later. Save it for the end.
It's happy tears.
Okay, let's just like zoom through the rest, because I seriously don't want to have a crying fest right now. So things that make me really happy based on touch is hugs with my husband. He gives the best hugs. Smooches with Todd. That's my cat. And feeling the sunshine and the air on my skin. So when I take Todd out for a walk, most mornings, I would say like 6 out of 7 days a week, he's getting his morning walk. Because I'm now present of this is my experience, I can now feel the elements. And it's so wonderful. Like when it's a particularly like windy day, I'm like, thank you, Earth, for the wind bath. This is amazing. I'm
You
like,
just stand in the sun and you photosynthesize.
wash away all of my stress.
Yes.
Thank you for the wind bath.
Yes.
Yeah. And taste. I absolutely love the taste of coffee.
Yes.
Flavored tea.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And chocolate. I cannot help the fact that I am crazy about milk chocolate. Cannot help it. Like, it's here to be enjoyed. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. My hearing, what I absolutely love is Taylor Swift music. So I've been listening to her Eras tour, the behind the scenes documentary.
Yes, you told me about that.
It's on Disney Channel. I do like to watch it, but sometimes I need to like multitask and like get some chores done.
Mhm.
So I will definitely have it playing, and I'm just so like magnetized towards her.
Mhm.
Are you into Taylor Swift music?
Not particularly, but I
Okay.
enjoy some of her songs.
Okay. maybe like later on in life.
Maybe. Not right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm in my K-pop era, so...
Okay, I get that. Okay, so definitely Taylor Swift. Anything Taylor Swift. Singing bowl music.
Mhm.
Or even crystal bowl music. I tend to play crystal bowl music whenever you're over here. Like, you know, you'll see a guy doing this. That's crystal bowl music. Love that.
Mhm.
And the sound of Todd's purr.
Oh, that's cute.
Love it.
Adorable.
Yeah. And also the sound of hearing my family when we have calls together. Yeah. And then lastly, is smell. So I absolutely love the smell of my cat's fur. I am allergic. I only discovered this after I adopted him.
Yes.
But it was too late because he stole my heart. So I've had to just survive
Yes.
with like
Both
sneezing.
that immune system.
It was so bad when I first got him. My eyes swelled up. I got hives,
Mhm.
and I was sneezing. My throat closed up, and I ended up in the hospital.
Please. Yeah, and then you still dropped him off just for the night.
Yeah.
Sure.
I sent him back to the shelter for 2 nights because I wasn't sure what was going to happen to me.
Mhm.
And the doctors told me to give the cat away because it doesn't agree with me. And I was like, no, I'm in love.
Yeah, it's mine. I got
So
him.
even though I am allergic, I will still like take in the scent of his fur. He smells like fabric softener.
He does?
Yeah. I don't know what's up with his saliva. But like when his saliva comes, okay, sorry, gross. When it comes into contact with his fur, it's just like,
It smells like fabric softener.
it's so amazing. It smells like baby's clothing. Yeah. And then I also love the smell of incense. So scent sticks, candles.
Yes.
And I have a perfume that I got from Portugal.
Oh.
And that was on an unexpected trip that happened in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned that my in-laws are in Europe.
Yes.
So we had been missing them so much and we dreamed of going to Portugal, but it was just not practical at the time because I had left working full-time and like splurging on a trip was just not the case back then. But the trip happened because things happened with my husband needing to travel for work. And then when his family found out, they were like, we're getting you a ticket. So that was such a magical trip on its own. And while I was there, I bought myself a perfume. And I don't ever buy myself perfume. So like so many magical things happened. And it's so simple. Perfume. But what was so special about this perfume is that it had the words happy, happy on it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't think it's like a high-end brand type of thing. I think it was just like a store brand that I got. But because I saw the words happy, happy, and because I was so happy while I was there, because it truly felt like a miracle that I was there, I bought myself that perfume, and I don't use it often. Maybe I should. But the bottle is still pretty much full. But every time I spray that perfume, I'm transported back to that moment where I was like, oh my word, I'm in a living miracle right now. Where I'm actually blessing myself with a perfume, because I never did those kinds of things for myself. And it says happy, happy, and I feel so happy. And yeah, every time I spray it, it's like, ah.
Takes you back.
Yeah.
Transports you back.
Yeah. Okay, I digressed a lot. Sorry. But yeah, there's just so much. And that it like just proves that it doesn't take a lot to bring out these feelings of joy and happiness and feeling so grateful and like you're in a living miracle. It's such simple things. It's coffee. It's sunshine.
It's music.
It's music.
Yeah. It's your cat.
Yeah. It's us speaking right now. Yeah. So that was a treat, the chapter called Treats. Yes. Such a treat to become conscious of the things that make my heart swell with happiness. And now I'm much more intentional with creating those experiences every day. And then I said I wasn't going to be long. It looks like I'm being long. Okay.
It's okay.
I'll mention the last one, the chapter called Connection. And that chapter actually had me in tears. Mm-hmm. So, and it was like ugly crying tears.
Oh, okay.
Because it spoke about, in order to experience more joy, you need to be willing to be open and vulnerable with the people in your life. Okay? Mm-hmm. And we've mentioned that we've had horrific past experiences with female friendships. Mm-hmm. Those are part of the relationships that come to mind where I think of, I really put myself out there and I was like,
rejected immediately.
And there was a quote in the book that I actually wrote down in my journal, and then I did some journaling on it because it triggered and opened the floodgates of one of my greatest heartbreaks, which is opening your heart to people and being crushed in the process. And like I really hope that this is not depressing, but it was really important because it was so it was such a revelation for me. Mm-hmm. The reflection that I did, that I really did want to share it. So here it is, and this is the quote. It's on page 189 of the Joy Diet. If anybody has the book and you want to go look at it, the author says, "Becoming still will link you with those who are meant to love you. It will also seriously unnerve anyone who is out to get you. But that is not a reason for doing it. That's just a bonus." And again, very simple words. But because of the experiences that have happened, it made me think about all the times that I literally gave my heart. Okay, not physically, but truly opened my heart up to other people. And like, I even did the ugly crying with these people. And I'm like, this is how strongly I feel. This is how much I care. This is how much I'm willing to look like an absolute idiot because I care so much. And then to have the relationship fall into pieces. But it is not a reason to close yourself up. It's those experiences that teach you the importance of always staying open. And this is what I ended up reflecting on after I read the chapter on connection. I said, I opened up to people and lost so many of them in painful and dramatic ways. But this was never a true loss because throughout it all, my heart remained open. I chose to listen to them yell at me and criticize me, not because I felt I deserved it, but because I felt they deserved to be truly seen and heard. Oh, my voice is breaking. I felt that they deserved to be truly seen and heard, even if I wouldn't get the same from them in return. Despite losing so many friendships and relationships, what has happened is that the ones that remained have blossomed, and the new people that I have met see me and listen to me in the way that I have always wished for. Yeah. And I did write more, but we don't want to cry right now.
Not right now.
So that chapter brought a lot of appreciation for the work that we do to be open towards other people. And even though we've been smacked around and we've been stamped on and we've been kicked away, the fact is we grow to love more if we are open to it.
Yes.
If we're willing to
experiences.
Yes. It's almost like in spite of those experiences, we get to love and care more.
Yeah.
Because we choose for it to be that way. And it doesn't make it any easier because it also means it can happen again.
It can.
It doesn't just mean that, oh, you're only ever gonna
It's not once in a lifetime.
The easiest friendships and relationships ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a limiting belief. I don't believe that. To think that there will be various types of connections that you have as you move forward in life. I don't think it's limiting to think that there will be difficult and painful experiences because that's just life. But it brought some healing to the pain that I was carrying for such a long time that, yes, it hurts, but overall, I won. And it's not a competition, but the winning is that my heart continuously grew. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
So
I seriously thought that I was going to cry talking about this, but instead I cried about the messages from my mom. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So,
I do have a question.
Yes.
In terms of connections, like with your friendships now, would you still be as open to new friendships, even if they do trigger you, the way the old friendships did? Would you still want to keep those people in your life, even if they trigger you and they not traumatize you, but like they bring up old wounds?
Yeah.
You think it's still worth it to have them in your life?
That's a good question. I would consider whether the relationship is serving both of us. So I wouldn't only look at, is it difficult for me, and base my decision on that, because if ultimately it's serving both of us in a good way, but I'm just having some challenges, I don't think that's a good enough reason. And it's like everyone is on their own journey, so if you can't handle it, it's fine, step away.
Yeah.
But with where I'm at, I feel it is absolutely worth it to put yourself on the line and let the person know, this is how I'm feeling, in whatever way feels comfortable. So like, you don't have to sit them down in a therapy session, but to find some way of letting it be shared. This is a challenge that I'm having. Where do we go from here? And if I can see that the other person genuinely cares and is willing to listen and is willing to do something about it, again, like the effort can be 0.5%, but if they're willing to improve the relationship for both of us, then I want to stick around. I want to keep showing up. But there's also like circumstances where you may not feel like the relationship is truly serving you. So I've had so many friendships like that where you don't realize it while it's happening, but when you stop to think, why am I in this friendship? It's because they always get something out of it. I'm always helping with something. I'm always the person that they trauma dump.
Yeah.
um, and it's not to say that those things are wrong or bad, but if it's always that and there's never some sort of balance, then I do need to consider, do I truly want to nurture this type of friendship? I'm willing to change the dynamic. So if I feel like the person is showing me that they're willing to go in a different direction to make it better for the both of us, I would want to do that. But if it looks like they prefer to keep things the way that they are, and it ultimately leaves me feeling like I'm sacrificing way too much, then I will, and I have, walked away. And it's heartbreaking. Like, this is not easy. The voice is going.
Yeah.
The last time it was you.
Open.
The last time it was you, today it's me. I've done it quite a few times ever since I started doing this work of healing and personal development. I've been on a roll of like ending friendships.
And that's over.
And it's never easy. But what I find is that as time passes, and one friendship I grieved for a year.
Yeah.
And we were only friends for less than a year.
Yeah.
I grieved longer than the actual duration of the friendship.
Well, I think for people like us or for you, you don't always see the person that they present to you. You see their soul, their potential, and
Yes.
you fall in love with, or you fall for the idea of them, because I do the same. And I know I do the same. It's annoying. I hate it. I don't like
But it's what makes your heart as big as it is.
Yeah. And it's annoying. It's difficult, but it's still very beautiful in a very strange way.
Yeah.
And then to see them not reach their potential, to see them be like, no, I'm stuck in my ways. It's sad because you could have built something with them, built, or not built, but rejoin the tree, the female tree.
Yeah.
So
And something that it was something that triggered me, which I've been taking care of by not being on social media, is when I see a former friend absolutely killing it in life. And it looks like their life got exponentially better after our friendship ended. And it makes me think, was it all me? Like, were they being dragged down because of me? And once that friendship ended, life just got better for them. And that is totally a limiting belief. Well, it depends. If you're a really cruel person, then maybe. But I have tried so hard to be the complete opposite of cruel. And I think that's just like that voice that is scared, the voice that is so heartbroken from being rejected, that will be like, look, yes, my shadow. Look, they're better off without you. I'm just aware that I have this shadow side that does make me feel smaller when I see what the other person's life is like. And so I take steps to manage that. I unfollow them. Bloody Instagram will still bring them up on the newsfeed. And I don't like to block. I understand that some people will block because it's like setting an energetic boundary. But for me, blocking means you don't know how to deal with it. Like, they have so much power over you that you have to physically prevent them through the app from you seeing them or them seeing you. And so my preference is to not block.
Okay.
Because I want to have power, my own power. I don't want them having power over me. But it still comes up.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's just a tiny part of why I really was not enjoying social media. There's so much more. But I decided, like, I think it was 2 months ago, it was at the exact same time that I got my back injury, that I was like sitting and mulling over this, oh, why am I going through this pain? And like, I'm so miserable being on social media. Bloody hell, I'm just not going to go on anymore.
Just remove it.
If it's making you feel worse every single day, why do it? So I just stopped. And I've still got the app on my phone. But I've been so disciplined. I just haven't been on it.
Yay.
And life has gotten better. Of course, at the same time, I've been reading the book. I've been going on this journey of experiencing joy in different ways. So I think like there's so many things happening over the last 2 months that I can't just say, oh, it was dropping off social media that led to me feeling so much better. But coming back to the friendship question, I love how we digress. It really helps to not put yourself in situations where you're going to be reminded of that potential that you spoke of. Me being off social media truly helps me soothe the part of me that will always hold that sadness that we never got to be something more. We never got to have a deeper, closer connection. Yeah. And that is just my current way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Perhaps things change in the future, and perhaps when I see them in the future, like, it doesn't faze me. I don't know if that'll happen.
Maybe you'll see each other and you'll reconnect. Maybe.
Why you gotta go there?
I'm
Too
sorry.
soon. Too soon.
I apologize. Maybe like years and you're old ladies and like,
Maybe next incarnation. I don't know, but
maybe.
did I tell you that I feel like this is my last incarnation?
No. Why?
I've been getting so many, like, you know when you get these intuitive hits? Like, you just know. You just know. There's no way to describe it. Nobody handed you a piece of paper certifying that this is what will happen. But I've just been getting this full body feeling that this is my last rodeo. And it brings up so much more sadness of, you're not going to get to experience any of this again. And so I think that's what's been helping me really pay attention to the little things that bring happiness, because a part of me strongly feels this is the last time. And
you're making me sad.
Oh, don't be sad. I have tissues on standby.
Thank you.
But, or be sad, actually. Your emotions are valid. We love and accept them. But I know it could be totally delulu of me to be thinking this.
Maybe.
But
maybe not. But if you know, you know.
Yeah, I've learned to trust those gut feelings. I don't even know if you can call it gut feeling. It's like, it's your soul speaking to you. It was...
Intuition.
Yes. It was the voice that told me, leave your career. Like, who does that? Who does that? Okay, some people do it. But like, when life is just normal and everything looks normal, who just ups and leaves? That was that full knowing, it's time to go. And so similarly, that full knowing, this is it. Don't overdo it, trying to achieve too much in this lifetime, because again, there's no reward for doing too much. But just enjoy it while you're here. Make the most of what you do get to experience. And so that's also helping me enjoy life so much more too. And like, it can also be really like a bit dark and gloomy.
Mm.
For some, depending on where you're at with the way that you approach this, it can be depressing to think,
This is the last time.
I won't get to do this again. Like, after, when this life comes to an end, what comes next? Not everyone believes that there is anything that comes next. Not everyone will believe that we can potentially reincarnate and have another lifetime or multiple lifetimes. But for me, the feeling is I've had multiple lifetimes, and now it's time to just move on. And it's exciting and sad at the same time. Yeah. Okay, but let's not be gloomy.
No.
Oh my gosh. We ended up covering a lot.
We did. It's lovely.
Thank you if you're still listening.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. It was lovely.
We're at like just over an hour. Thanks for listening. Oh my gosh. You're an absolute rock star if you stayed to this point. Okay, I think we can like start wrapping up this season of launch season and just whatever book we were reading.
Our next book.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, the next book is so stunning. Okay, so I've already shared in a different video the theme that we're starting in January. It is Guided by the Universe. I've also shared the book that Kaylee and I will be reading. If you haven't watched that video as yet, you can catch up on it. The link will be in this video description. But this is the very beautiful book that we're going to be reading.
Look at all the animals.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Oh,
it's like the Wizard of Oz.
yeah.
At the called the yellow.
The yellow brick road
leading up to the wizard.
Maybe you were meant to say lizard.
You know, I mean, he is green.
Is there a lizard on this book cover?
Maybe on the other side. There's a frog, but there's a
cricket.
Praying mantis.
Praying mantis, yes.
There's no lizard. A lot of greenery there.
Yeah, a lot of green. Ooh, green is like heart chakra. You're wearing green. Heart chakra healing.
You know, joy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. So the book is called, if you did not see the writing, the book is called Guided, The Secret Path to an Illuminated Life by Laura Lynn Jackson. And I have not started this book yet because I'm trying to be disciplined and like stick to the reading seasons. It has been freaking hard because I've been holding on to this book for the last like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
I think it's been 3 weeks.
And it's, look at it! Look at it! Like, this book feels like having a big fat cake in your home that you're not allowed to eat.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You must wait.
But hopefully the cake doesn't expire, because then that wouldn't be good for the tummy. But gosh, I've just kept this book really high on my bookshelf so that it's not in eye level and I'm not seeing it. So I'm planning to start with it.
Jan?
Yes. Like immediately.
Yes.
Because I've been waiting.
Yes.
And I just find it really interesting that this is the book that came up now. This is the theme, Guided by the Universe, that came up now. Because lately I've been feeling like this truly, truly is a time of me being guided to a completely new way of thinking, existing, experiencing life. And I can't say exactly what it is. Like when I mentioned I had that full body knowing of it's time to leave the former career, like that in itself was being guided into a new path. But I'm getting that feeling again of it's time for something new. Even you said like it feels like next year there's new doors, new opportunities.
Yeah.
I'm also getting that feeling, and so I'm getting that guided feeling of I am being guided to whatever is coming.
On the yellow brick road.
On the yellow brick road. Yeah.
So what's crazy? I watched Wicked recently.
But there's 2 movies.
I watched the second one.
Did you watch the first one as well? Of course you did. How was it?
It was lovely. Honestly, It was such a cute movie.
Yeah. I haven't watched it
Not yet.
because there's too many movies out there. So I've been
That's
choosing.
now, yes.
But it is very magical and witchy and like very much up our alley.
Yes.
So I know that I will watch it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recommend it?
I think we should watch the live play
Oh?
instead.
Where's the play?
We'll see. Maybe the Artscapes will.
Okay. Okay.
But the live play, I think it's online.
Okay.
So we can watch that one instead of the movie.
We can look out for that. Okay, cool. We will check for that. What are you feeling about our theme of Guided by the Universe and the fact that this book has come into your
I feel
your sphere of energy, your aura? What does this mean for you?
Honestly, I don't know. And I think it's more exciting not to know something, but to expect something. But what I feel about it, or how I feel about getting the chance to read this book, is that maybe some answers will come through. Because I've been questioning a lot in terms of where do I go now? Because it's my second gap year. So it's like, what are the options? And where are we going? And yes, I have a lot of interest in stuff, but maybe with a bit more guidance that I have been needing, I would like, might be a bit better. So yeah, I'm excited.
Let's check in on this.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
like we're both saying at the very beginning, we have no clue where we're going. We do know that we need to go somewhere.
We're going somewhere.
Because the feeling is there. There's something happening that we're being propelled towards.
A calling, you know?
Yeah.
Something's calling us.
So let's check in. I mean, we'll check in throughout reading the book, but let's really check in when we finish the book and see where are we now in the future.
Yeah.
Hi, future selves.
Hi.
And let's see if we get the answers
I'm sure we will.
that we need, although we don't know that we need them yet.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I can't do it right now because I'm holding my cat mug. Okay. Oh, and I've got our bookmarks because we are trying. I've never shared a book with someone before, but I thought it would be so much nicer to do that because it just gives us more of an excuse to see each other
Yes, ma'am.
and babble about what we're reading. So we're going to be putting in our own bookmarks in this book. I will do my very best for your bookmark to not fall out. So that's yours. And it's just got our names on it and the Divinely Guided Book Club logo. Fancy. Yeah. So we'll be doing that experiment. That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be so fun.
Yeah. We need to talk about like how we're going to share the book. I feel like the book is our not adopted, but like our shared child. Like, you can have it on weekends. I'll have it on the weekdays.
I'll take it to school.
Yeah.
I'll pay for its class.
We do need to chat about that, but we can do that offline.
Yes.
And yeah, that wraps up our anticipation for next year's theme and wrapping up our launch season for this year. It has been an absolute joy. It has been an absolute joy kicking off this book club with you. I don't think it would have been the same if it weren't for you. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for making the book club so much more enjoyable and exciting and fulfilling than it would have been to just do it solo.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hugsies. Okay, so we will see you next year.
Yes, ma'am.
When we are deep into the new book. And we're talking about how we're being guided.
Yes.
So have an amazing rest of 2025. There's not much left, but have a wonderful festive period. If you're celebrating any of the official festive days, not everyone does, but it's just a super magical, wonderful time of the year. So make the most of it. Really take it in, the little moments, the big moments and the little moments. And we'll see you again soon. Please share your journeys of whatever books you're reading, even if it's not what we're reading. If you're reading something and your life is changing because of it, we would love to hear from you. Please share with us in the comments. And if you're not already following us, please do so. We are formally on YouTube, but we kind of exist on Instagram just for the purposes of finding a book club buddy. But we are mostly here on YouTube, so do follow along to receive updates of future videos. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's a baby.
It's a little baby.
Okay.
It's the
photos with like this. Oh, we've got a zoom. Hey, how do we get rid of it? Okay, oopsie. What is happening?